Back before there was a Disney Springs, there was a downtown Disney in Orlando, Florida. And back before there was an NBA experience, there was a Disney Quest. Well, now an arcade and challenge experience is coming to that exact same spot under the Disney banner. And when I say under the Disney banner, I mean they'll be charged rent by Disney. Let's talk about the new place with handcrafted beverages coming to Disney Quest's former location, Level 99, here on that park place. Hello, I am Jonas J. Campbell, an investigative reporter for That Park Place, and here with me is video game player, Mr. VashSky. Vash, have you got 50 extra lives today?
Maybe not that many. Maybe about 25 or so. I don't know. It depends. No, that was not a great transition. But, Jonas, apparently we have an answer to maybe the west side of Disney Springs and what actually might be in that old location over there that used to occupy Disney Quest.
That's right. And you're going to get more history here, I'm sure, than you will from any other channel because our secret weapon is Mr. VashSky here. Disney to open gaming attraction and bar Level 99 in former Disney Quest location at Disney Springs. Will it be suitable for families? This by M. Montanero, coming out yesterday on That Park Place. Disney fans, brace yourself. Another major shift is coming to Walt Disney World. The former NBA experience at Disney Springs, once the home of the beloved Disney Quest, will soon be taken over by Level 99, an immersive social gaming attraction. But this latest edition raises a pressing question. Is Disney still prioritizing families, or is this yet another step towards catering to the rowdy drinking adult crowd that's become more common at places like Epcot? You notice Level 99 has no space in it right there for branding reasons. That's great. Just like Disney Quest had no space, except it was a Disney Quest, and I like it more. For those of you who remember Disney Quest, the now defunct indoor interactive theme park, it was a haven for families, a multi-level arcade packed with imaginative games and attractions. I personally really liked the idea of Cyberspace Mountain, where you would program your own roller coaster and then get into a simulator and ride your own roller coaster. Did you ever get the chance to do Cyberspace Mountain?
No, unfortunately. So we had a version of that experience at Innoventions, or I think it was still Innoventions, yeah, at Disneyland. And we didn't have like the simulator portion of it. Like you can design your own coaster and you can kind of like ride it, but there was no simulator aspect of it. And I always thought, oh my goodness gracious, when I heard that Disney Quest actually had like the full bang, you could actually ride the coaster that you built. That was really cool. Unfortunately, never got to experience it.
Yeah, they also had a lightsaber experience in virtual reality long before Vader Immortal, back when virtual reality was something that was just kind of fabled. Like they built entire shows around the idea of escaping into virtual reality, and also a couple of movies about the Lawnmower Man. Anyhow, when Disney Quest closed its door is in 2017, there was a hope that some equally family-friendly would rise in its place. Instead, we got the NBA experience, which struggled to find its footing before closing permanently during the global health crisis. Look at that right there. Oh, it was so cool. You would get into an elevator right at the start, and there were screens on the walls, and Robin Williams' Genie would do a little spiel as you were elevated into Disney Quest. It was really neat. It was something that when you found out that it existed as a kid, you wanted to go. It was also part of the Water Parks and More pass here, so it was an additional thing that they could sell. Great on a rainy day, but great on any day. I mean, I'll be honest, I probably would have paid for admission to Disney Quest at the time just to get to the classic arcade section where they had pretty well-maintained arcade cabinets like the Star Wars games, the original vector graphics Star Wars games, Pac-Man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy that even though I could have probably bought an entire Pac-Man cabinet, or probably an entire arcade at this point, for how much money I've put into playing Pac-Man at other people's locations. But anyways, Disney Quest, I gotta say, you had to be there. Now, with Level 99 moving in, Disney seems to be doubling down on the trend of bringing in third-party non-Disney experiences to its flagship resort. Level 99's announcement sounds exciting. Over 60 challenge rooms, arena duels, and an interactive art hunt, okay, all spread across a massive 2-story, 45,000 square foot venue. But is this truly an experience for families, or is it another adult-oriented hangout spot masked as all ages entertainment? Level 99 markets itself as an immersive social entertainment destination where groups of 2 to 6 people tackle physical and mental challenges together. Think escape rooms meet physical fitness and gaming all in one. As an avid gamer, that does not appeal to me at all. Teams work through replayable high energy challenges that test teamwork, problem solving, and agility. It sounds fun, but let's take a closer look. Vash, what are your thoughts on this so far?
This is a really interesting venue because the square footage is so large, right? It was really built for Disney Quest, purpose built for Disney Quest, and they only had 2 in the entire country, which was their plans were to have these dotted all around the nation, and unfortunately, the one in Disney Springs, then at the time downtown Disney, and Chicago were the only locations that actually opened, and they were both closed. Then it came, Club Disney. That was a very interesting idea right there. Those actually made it across the country, and actually, I had a Club Disney right here in Chandler, Arizona. It was really awesome. It was really, really cool. But those didn't last very long either. I kind of like when I'm looking at Level 99 here. I kind of like the sentiments of an old Imagineer who's still on Twitter. Mr. Jim Show right here. Obviously worked with the company for more than about, I think on and off for about 30 years. Sounds like Meow Wolf with zip lines and beer. Now, where have we heard Meow Wolf before, Jonas? Do you remember?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you remember this face right here. Rebecca Campbell. Remember? She was one of the presidents of the Disneyland Resort, and she left in order to join Meow Wolf's team. And I guess Meow Wolf is doing things similar to this as well. These kind of immersive experiences, these escape room type interactive experiences that are meant for maybe young adults and older. I think that's what we're getting here with Level 99. And I must say, it's it's an interesting concept. I'm not sure though it'll work, just given the amount of square footage that you require to purchase if you're somebody who was operating in that former Disney Quest space. That's kind of been the Achilles heel for a lot of these concepts before in the past.
I had not heard of Meow Wolf, so I appreciate your explanation there. Apparently, that didn't make it to anywhere that I've been living, but maybe I'm a homebody who only liked that Disney stuff for a long time. By the way, Rebecca Campbell, no relation there. But here is the thing that I think everybody knows where Jonas goes on this stuff. The Disney Springs location will also feature a full-service restaurant and a 2-story bar serving craft beers, cocktails, and award-winning Detroit-style pizza. That's right, another Disney venue focused heavily on adult beverages. Well, there's nothing wrong with adults enjoying a drink. Disney parks and properties were once known for being sanctuaries where families could enjoy time together without the ever-present bar scene. I've heard Epcot described by people who enjoy it, by the way, as basically a very expensive local bar at this point. Another thing to point out here, Disney even once went as far as to close its popular Pleasure Island Entertainment Center in Disney Springs, then called Downtown Disney, because the bar-focused nightclub atmosphere clashed with its family-friendly image. But in recent years, we've seen Disney shying away from families in favor of dual-income, no-kids adults, otherwise known as dinks, with alcohol even making its way into the Magic Kingdom, which was a dry park for decades. So I don't know how fun Level 99 is. And if they want to reach out and try to get me to go there and try to enjoy what they've got going on, well, I wish you the best of luck. I'm probably not the right audience here. I don't know. I probably won't be going to this location if it goes into Disney Springs. Vash, is this the kind of thing that would appeal to you? It's okay if it is. I'm not judging you if it is, but it also doesn't seem very Disney.
It's not really Disney, I don't think, but one could say that about the NBA experience as well, which we'll get back to in just a moment. But here's this article from Blog Mickey, who actually has the breakdown of the individual experiences that they have. So they have rooms with themed challenges, work together in dozens of unique challenge rooms with your team of 2 to 6 players. I think that's the escape room aspect of it. First player duels of competitions from your style face off against your friends in a variety of player versus player competitions for glory and bragging rights. Art hunts. Interesting.
By the way, art hunt sounds like a person.
Yes, yes, it does actually. And then handcrafted food and drinks. It's a very interesting concept. We're gonna have to see how this all shakes out. But I want to go ahead and talk about the NBA experience and why this venue was left vacant for maybe so long, and why it was even filled with NBA experience at all. You can actually see right here. This is from WW Magic, April 12, 2019. If people know their Disney history, Bob Iger would actually be out of the company in a year's time from that date right there. But you can see, this is very interesting, Jonas. I don't know if you can make out this picture right here, but we have Adam Silver, which is the commissioner of the NBA, and we also have Bob Iger there. Now, that's a very interesting thing because Bob Iger, well, he doesn't really ever come out to openings at Walt Disney World attractions. Very, very rarely. But in this case, he attended the opening of NBA Experience, which was a bizarre addition to Disney Springs. A lot of people were scratching their heads as to what this was all about right here. And we might have our answer as to what was actually really going on. Because 4 years later, the New York Post would write up this article. Exclusive disgraced NBA owners Bob Iger's grudge blocked sale of Suns to Disney's CEO. Was Bob Iger utilizing company resources to ingratiate himself with the NBA, here Adam Silver, in order to buy himself a team when he retired from the Walt Disney Company? I'm not making the allegation, but things would start to make a little bit more sense if that added context was, in fact, reality. Again, not making that allegation here, just saying, it's a little weird. So I guess this caps off the history of this Disney Quest location. I'm hoping Level 99 is actually a success because I think Disney Springs, at least this venue, it needs a win.
Yeah, and Disney Springs is not as fun as it used to be, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be fun anymore because Disney, well, I won't try to impugn their goals here. I think they do want it to be fun, but it's a very large shopping district at this point and not very Disney. There, it does have the Disney name on it, but that Springs is much bigger. They happen to have the Lego thing. They happen to have World of Disney. It's just a high-end market at this point. So I get it. It's fun sometimes. I'll usually go there once every trip where I actually go on Disney property, but you know, it's not what it used to be, which seems to be a recurring theme these days. I kind of miss Disney Quest. That was a reason that I would want to go there. By the way, the Cirque du Soleil show, if that is still running, that was a lot of fun. Probably wouldn't pay full price for a ticket, but maybe you could check that one out. That being said, we would love to throw this to our commenters. Will you be going to Level 99? Am I just a big old stick in the mud? Like this video, of course, if you like this video, and if you haven't done it yet, consider subscribing to That Park Place for all the news that should be fun.
Thanks for watching That Park Place News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media account.